and welcome to Atlanta Living. I'm your host, Belinda Skelton. You know that hard to buy for person on your Christmas list? Well, I have the place for you. It's the Spruill Gallery near Perimeter Center and Perimeter Mall in Atlanta. I have the director of the Spruill Center, Jennifer Price, in the studio, and she's brought just a little sprinkling of some of their happenings that they have for sale, and they're adorable. And I've already said, I want that, I want that, I want that. Jennifer, welcome to the studio.
Oh, thank you, Belinda. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell me a little background about the Spruill Center, because I have passed it so many times and never gone in, and now I can't wait to go back.
Oh, wonderful. Well, the Spruill Gallery is, as you mentioned, in the Perimeter Center area, and it's in an old farmhouse built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and we are most of the time a contemporary art gallery, but during the holidays we have this large holiday market with over 100 artists this year. Just wonderful wares made locally.
Where do your artists come from for the gallery?
Well, we have a school that does art education in many different mediums, so sometimes we get work from artists through our education center, but a lot of times we go out and scour the local art festivals and find wonderful wares there and wonderful artists and people, and sometimes they contact me personally and ask, oh, I want to be in the market. And I'm like, come on, let's see what you've got. And a lot of times that's where we find some of our biggest gems, because they're not at other art festivals. So we like to really play up those people who are truly unique to us.
I mean, you brought a basket. I'm just going to try to describe some of the things that are in here. A lot of pottery.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really high-end pottery, really high-end leather goods, blown glass, adorable ornaments that really represent Atlanta. There is one they've taken strips of metal Coca-Cola can and made a ball out of it, you know, that resembles a Coca-Cola can, and made an ornament out of it. So you can find something for everyone that they're not going to find in a department store.
That's right. And a lot of great decor, too. So if you can find stuff for your own home as you're shopping for others.
Now tell me about that. You didn't bring that.
Well, we've got some like table runners and stuff like that to decorate with your tables, holiday tables, and ornaments for your own tree, obviously, because you can always buy one for yourself while you're shopping for others.
I'm very good about buying one for them and one for me.
Yeah, me too. And we have wreaths, holiday wreaths to decorate your own home with. Lots of fun stuff.
Okay, now how do the prices run?
We have things from $1 up to $550 or something like that, because we do also have some fine art hanging on the wall during this time of year as well. So if you find paintings for yourself or for others, you never know, you might find something beautiful for your own home.
Okay, now tell me the background. How long has the Spruill Center been around? Because I feel like I've been in Atlanta forever, and it's been there as long as I've been here.
Yeah, the gallery has been open since 1993, and the holiday market's been running every year since then. So this is our 24th year. But our education facility just celebrated its 43rd anniversary. So, I mean, we've been a staple, at least in the Dunwoody area, for that long.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your educational part of the Spruill Center.
Well, it's at a different location, located off of Champlain Dunwoody Road, and it's a huge facility housed in an old elementary school. So it's kind of got a nice little fun feel, but it's perfect environment for...
Because I'm obsessed with pottery, and I want to learn how to do pottery. I want to sit and with that clay between my legs and what they call it, throw a pot. I want to throw a pot.
Yes. Get behind a wheel and
fill that clay between my fingers.
Yeah, we've got a wonderful ceramic studio.
And turn out something that looks like my third grader did it.
Maybe at first, yeah. But then, the teachers will help you. You get better and better. You should come by and do that.
So, okay, I may. So what classes are offered?
So, of course, you mentioned ceramics, and we also have a wonderful jewelry department.
Oh, that is huge now.
Yes, it
Custom
is
jewelry.
Huge. Yes, and we have a lot of that for sale over at the Spruill Gallery throughout the year and even more during the holiday market. But so there's jewelry making, glass blowing, and also kiln-fused glass, and of course your traditional art forms, drawing, painting. We even have a nice sculpture program that we're really trying to build. So that's blacksmithing, welding.
Oh,
it's
cool.
It's amazing, some of the stuff that's coming out of there. And what I'm actually really excited about is the teen programs that they're building. So for that artist, 14 to 18, doing some really awesome programming for them, being able to do things that they might not be able to do everywhere else, like glass blowing, blacksmithing, and experimental drawing and stuff like that, building a portfolio to help them get into art school.
And I think they're probably more open and can produce better art than an adult because, we're so gunched up and afraid of failure where they're not.
Right.
They will experiment more than we will.
Yeah, they're very open to creativity. It just kind of flows through them, and they're not ashamed to just try anything.
Yeah, and if they mess up, they're okay with trying again. And we are so afraid of messing up the first time,
right,
and failure that we're so, this first piece needs to be a masterpiece, and it needs to be in the Smithsonian.
Yes, very much so. Like, don't color outside those lines.
No, not at all. So where do you find your instructors?
The instructors are found throughout the community. The education department seeks out professional artists or professional teachers. They come through and contact the school that way, saying they want to teach, give their syllabus, see if it fits in with kind of like what we need as far as what our students might be looking for and demanding. So they come through the community.
Now, have you ever had a student that went through your education process and then came back and was selling their product at the center?
Absolutely. It happens all the time. A lot of our jewelry comes from the students and instructors at the center because it's a huge department, and they're making wonderful, awesome things. I mean, I've got some jewelry on today that came from an instructor at the Spruill Center, and we also sell that at the gallery.
Well, those are great Christmas gifts. I can't stress enough that if you're looking for one-of-a-kind things for that hard to buy for person on your Christmas list, the Spruill Gallery at Perimeter Center is the place for you to go and browse. And if you can't find it there, it's kind of like the Ace Hardware. You're not going to find it anywhere if you can't find something for them because they have a little bit of something for everyone.
That's right. We really do.
And the jewelry, especially for women, the handmade jewelry is so hot right now.
It's beautiful. All the metal work and people working with stones or resin and enamel. So we've got a wide variety of jewelry for any woman in your life, whether it's your daughter or your wife or your sister. I mean, it's an amazing program that comes out of our education center, and we are happy to be able to showcase that in the gallery. But we also have some other local artists making jewelry that don't necessarily come from Spruill, but I have met throughout the art festivals in Atlanta. One woman does these beautiful enameled pendants that have actually been drawn on, and they're just gorgeous. And I mean, I can't describe it. I cannot describe it enough. It's just something you have to see.
I love buying gifts like this for people that I love, buying one person's talents and giving it to another person that I love. The hand-blown, I'm guessing I call it a wine glass. Is that what it is?
The stemless wine glass for all of those, including myself, that break stems.
Right. They're bottom heavy, so you can set it on a glass, set it on a table,
That's right.
and they're not going to tip over. Those are truly beautiful. So you could buy a set of those for someone in your family or friends, and that would be a great gift.
It would be a great gift. And we also have hand-blown glass ornaments, too. So there's a few glass items that are a lot of fun.
And I would say that you could also give a gift of a class as a gift.
That's right. You can. We have gift certificates that can be done in any amount. And we also have catalogs of classes for people to peruse and see kind of what price range they might be looking at for specific classes. And that is a wonderful gift. And those are available at the gallery year-round and especially during the holiday season.
So I love that you're keeping alive some of the older trades like the blacksmithing and some of the pottery that aren't so well known and well practiced today, keeping alive those traditions for the younger generations.
Yeah, the blacksmithing is amazing because, I mean, you're out there with an anvil and putting things in the forge, making them hot, bending, beating. I mean, it's really hands-on, but then you come up with something beautiful. Like I brought one of the bottle openers that looks like a little wizard face, and it's really cool to see what you can do with hard metal once you make it nice and hot and malleable.
Right, and so these people can make stuff and take it home or start creating their own business.
That's right.
And selling it. Okay, we're speaking with Jennifer Price. She's the director of the Spruill Gallery at the Perimeter Center, and they have their Christmas market open at the Perimeter Center. It's right there at Ashford, Dunwoody, and
Meadow Lane.
Near
the Walmart.
Near the Walmart. You can't miss it. Christmas market, we're going to tell you more of the items they have for sale there in the next segment, so you can buy that one-of-a-kind gift for the person in your life that you love. You're listening to Atlanta Living, only on News 95.5 and AM 750 WSB. And welcome back to Atlanta Living. I'm your host, Belinda Skelton. Well, let's try to mark a few people off that Christmas list about getting them that perfect gift. And the perfect place to do that is the Spruill Gallery at Perimeter Center area. And we are in the studio with Jennifer Price, the director of the Spruill Gallery, and we have some special events coming up at the Spruill Gallery. One, think about doing a girls' night or your company holiday party at one of the learning centers. Like you could all blow glass or do the metal forging or throw pottery or something like that. So that's really different and team building.
Yes, very much so. So we have those options at the Education Center where you can book a party, either a holiday party, team building, girls' night out, like you mentioned, with ceramics or glass blowing.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to get everybody together and kind of create something together as a group.
And
it's nice to be different.
It's nice to be vulnerable around your coworkers every now and then.
Just every now and then.
And have those hot objects in your hands. Okay. Then you have a trunk show coming up.
Yeah, at the gallery, we've got a gift bazaar on Saturday, December 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we'll be inviting some of the artists who have had work at the holiday market, and they'll come and bring additional items that they've been working on since we've opened in November, and also bring some stuff that maybe we didn't carry at all. So this is like a one
fresh
day
items.
Fresh items, one day, meet the makers. So it's a lot of fun to kind of see the new items, and we kind of really curate those artists to be good gift items for our shoppers.
Good. Okay, now what about the last minute shopper?
Well, we close on December 23rd. So on that final day, we take 20% off of everything.
Perfect.
So that's whatever's left. It's all unique items. So sometimes we have people that are kind of coming in and looking at specific items, hoping that they stay there. But since we're not a department store, we don't have a million of, one set, a particular item. So
I have found if you go in early and you hide it, then you can always go back and pull it out.
You have to hide it real good from us.
I'm telling my secrets. Okay, folks, I want you to go in and check out the one-of-a-kind items that are handmade by local artists at the Spruill Gallery at the Perimeter Center, and it's next to the sign that says,
Everything will be okay.
I love that. Everything will be okay.
That's right.
Okay, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us in the studio.
Oh, thank you so much.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, you're listening to Atlanta Living only on News 95.5 and AM 750 WSB.